one's mine!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! Celestial!
Powered up!
Freeze Lancer!
Ready and ready!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Noel!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Nice work!
Bullseye!
Don't suffer
Don't
in
mind if I
silence!
do! The
Don't
waters
suffer
of
in
Creed... Blah
silence.
blah blah magic!
Lightning thrust! Lightning rocket!
Celestial Hammer!
Be still!
Hit! One more!
Water! Will this help?
Raining slash!
Lightning healing circle!
Mirage! Wind!
Inner blast!
Soaring hot! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Glacial Spear!
Raining slash!
Blows flight! Celestial Hammer!
Rising wyvern! Take this! Rising falcon!
Arch Shield!
Eternal
Ready to go!
No further! Rising wyvern!
Here's a healing arc! Celestial!
Resonate with the
Rising
earth!
bird!
Stalagmite! This one's mine!
You're mine!
I'm
Bloody
risen!
howling!
Hit! Go get it! Not on my watch! Dance in the wind!
Glacial
Air
Spear!
thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I can do this all day!
Shine!
Ready and ready!
Rising phoenix!
Regenerate!
Celestial Hammer!
Now I can let loose!
Ice Prison!
Now! Will it really?
Take it down! Blows flight!
Take this!
Ice
Pinned down!
Celestial Hammer! Huh. Here's another!
Nothing gets by me!
Raging Storm! Celestial!
The tempest engulfs you!
I never miss!
Ice Prison! Take it!
No! Can't get here!
No more playing
This is
nice!
my fault.
I'll bring you back from death to bear!
Think again!
Think again!
Not on my watch! Celestial Hammer!
Resuscitation!
Ice
Sorry to
Prison!
trouble you.
Not done yet!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Take this!
Blows flight! Ice Prison!
The flame inside me! No further! To be let free! Double demon bang!
Annihilation!
Armor won't save you!
Here's a flame of fury!
Not today!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Stay away from my friends!
Here's another!
Hurricane thrust!
Don't
Being
mind if I do.
interrupted! The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible. Now I can let loose!
Resuscitation!
It's wide open!
It
won't escape me!
Purge Malevolence! Archaic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! One more time!
Rising wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Purge
Soaring
Malevolence!
light spear!
Archaic Waterfall! Sealed!
Rising wyvern!
The waters of creation! Magic is
Ready and
real!
rare! Let loose!
Elusive deity!
Lunar Pool! Ice Crystal!
What real pain feels like?
I'll smash you! Where are you going? Let's put you out of your misery!
Not in your dreams! Ice Prison!
No, it won't end like this. I can't lose. Take it! And again! Ready to go! I'm almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Use too much.
Can't be helped.
Maybe
You'll
show
pay for that.
Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it. You picked the wrong
You
fight.
can be really dense, Dohalim.
Try this. Infernal torrent.
Take this! Now you see what I can do!
Freeze Lancer!
Lightning thrust. Rising falcon.
Hurry, here! Arcane Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! I can do this all day! Here's a flame of fury! Burn Ice Prison!
Water can't
Here's
get
my
out of
call.
this!
Take this. I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Hear my blow!
Shine!
Waterfall! Would you like to handle?
Regeneration! Regenerate!
I'm prison!
This one's mine! Allow me to help. Let us know further.
Arc sealed! Thanks! Don't mind if I do! Mega ray!
You're mine!
I'm prison!
Finish it!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
We've reached our destination.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Finally made it.
Yeah! Seriously?
Hey!
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there.
We should follow after her.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yes.
What? I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Moorland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're finished! I'll take you all on! Mirage! Sonic thrust! Take this!
Is that statue-wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Wyvern!
Illuminate the
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Between heaven and earth.
Soaring light spear!
Wailing banshee of lightning!
Flame inside me!
The enemy wields art.
Keep doing it! You'll soon see like that astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! It's over! Rending you apart! Searing gale!
Bloody howling! Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Severing wind! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Don't mind if I do.
You're finished!
Elusive deity!
Mirage! Sonic thrust! Dragon swarm!
Bet that shell's hiding something dangerous.
This one's mine. Feel. This one's not
Wind!
Here's
It's
a
almost
healing
too strong!
Split it open.
Be my guest!
Maelstrom. I'm on now. Do it.
Wind!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Outrun you.
Dance on the wind! Take this! I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
We managed to pull through.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Ignite! Wide open!
Won't escape me. I shall ensure you survive this.
Hurricane thrust!
Resonate with the earth. Can't get out of bed.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Light Spear! Ignite! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Take it! You're finished!
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I'm ready! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Here I come! You're finished!
Lunar Corruption!
You're finished! Hurricane thrust!
Up and out!
In an instant! Impact thrust! My turn! Rising light!
Ready and ready!
Tear!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Any injuries?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Come one, come all!
Nothing gets by me. Here, let me help.
Move away! Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear! Wind! Soaring coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
In a bind?
All in order. Now! Take this! It's over! Soaring light spear!
All disasters
Only one save you!
Stardust!
Do it!
Mirage!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Hey! Poodle's quivering!
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it. Chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
event like this should be easy.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Blood!
Rending you apart. Bloody pesky airborne scoundrel. I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always. Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready!
I'll do better. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Take this! Bloody holiday! On your... I'm ready! Hurricane Jubilee! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Well, looky here.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Take this! It's over!
I'm only getting started.
Rising One! You're mine! Hurricane Thrust!
Heaven and earth. Astral energy.
Say no more! We're in good form! No choice!
Dance in the wind.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Eternal devastation!
A wailing
Rising Wyvern!
I can shatter any steel.
Burn!
Here, in here.
Dragon Swarm!
Free.
I've taken too much damage.
Xion, can you take care of them?
Intercept and done.
I'm not done!
A wailing banshee of lightning. This is it.
I'm not done!
Let's see what
Rising
you
Wyvern!
Handle it. Annihilation. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Dance in the wind. Let me help.
Here I come!
Air
It's
blade.
over!
I mean, your death, then tonight's meal is on you. You've got it. In a bind?
One more. Mega ray. Annihilation.
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along. Go no further!
Take this! It's over!
Radiant
Might with
Blade.
Dragon Blade!
Freeze Lance.
Soaring Light Spear! Lunar Rondo!
Your wing won't save you from me.
Ignite!
A wailing
Sonic
banshee of
Thrust.
light now.
Gaslight! Blow them away!
Illuminate the
You're
dark.
mine.
Hear my call. Spread.
Escape.
Flame of
Precision, precision. All perfect fit.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! My turn! It's on!
Can you take it?
You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Ignite! Blow away!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging
Now!
Cascade.
You're mine! Soaring Light Spear! Hurricane Thrust!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
That equipment should come in handy.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining! I've got a really bad feeling about this!
I'll take you all on!
I'm only
No
getting
further!
started.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Simian pest.
I can feel you where you stand!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory.
You're finished!
Naturally.
Soaring Light Spear! Showtime! Searing Gale! Take
This
this!
one's mine! Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Don't get careless.
This will be a delicious piece of
You're
cake!
mine!
Searing Blade! Reload!
I'm not done! Take this!
Searing Blade!
You're finished!
Reload!
Here I come! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel Rising Wyvern!
Here I come! Here's the healing art!
You're finished!
First aid!
Run!
Shooting star! Too much to handle?
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I'm ready! Spear!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My
Here I
turn!
go!
Crush! Tear! Negative gate!
Am I on a roll or what? This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Coming through!
Take this! You're finished!
No further!
Pierce through! Dragon
I'll
form!
face you!
Take this!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Lunar Rondo!
Pesky airborne scout!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed
You're
waltz.
finished!
Eat dirt.
Stardust! Soaring light! Not a chance! No escape! Lunar Rondo! Soaring light spear! I'm ready! Live up!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine!
Light astral raging cascade.
Lightning slash!
Spread.
You're finished!
Take this!
Mirage! Burn in hell! Come one, come all! It's so flying freaks! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine!
Glacial spear.
Severing wind!
Resonate
Mirage! You're mine! You're Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Stardust! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage!
Take this!
Raining Slash!
No
You're
time
mine!
to break this
It's
night.
over! Dragon Swarm!
I'll face you!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not
you.
done!
Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
Shooting
Take
star.
this! Dragon Swarm!
Not so fast!
Do it. A wailing banshee of lightning.
I can feel my precision improving.
I shall ensure you survive this!
Take this! You're finished! This one's all mine! Rising Wyvern! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Divine
Mirage!
savior.
Burn!
Dance in the wind.
Got fires!
Ice goblin. Let a marksman.
All yours! Now I can let loose!
Do it.
I'm in your deck, Doalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Finished!
You've got
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
the enemy real constitution.
You'll see about that. You going? Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Tear! Lunar Rondo! Soaring light spear!
I'm only getting started.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like it could be worth something.
This will be a delicious piece of
You're
cake.
mine! You're finished! Begin!
Raging cascade.
Dragon Swarm!
Corruption.
Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Stardust! Not today!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Severing wind! Here I come!
Take this! I'm ready!
Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Coming through!
Resonate with the earth! Try harder! Not a chance! No escape! Here I come! You're finished! Soaring light spear! Hurricane thrust!
Damn it!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Rising Wyvern!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Pierce through!
Regenerate! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Shut him down!
I can't ignore the pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Glacial
Mirage! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Bloody holiday! I'll smash you!
I'm ready!
Nicely done.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. And knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Huh? You?
Yeah.
Could that be... what the hell? Oh, come on! Again?
I'm skeptical.
Maybe if we use that.
You did it!
Calm down, dude. Let's hurry.
What language was that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
We've reached our destination.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe?
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Huh? Why?
Oh yeah? Dohalim.
It'd be bad news if this had something to do with that wedge business.
What I don't get is, why here? What could possibly be out here?
We'll find out for ourselves whether it's coincidence or something more.
Yeah. Oh?
We finally made it. What? Good grief. Yeah!
Yes!
All right. I'm gonna do it. Just you watch, Alvin.
Watch what? You getting clothes?
No, not the clothes! I'm talking about asking the hottest lady in town out on a date.
We've reached our destination.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay. Here we go!
Well...
Huh? Right.
Uh-huh.
Law. Sorry.
Oh?
Thanks.
Looks like you're done here, Alphen.
Yeah. That was too close.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Okay!
Oh!
Why, you!
Really now.
Just what's going on here? Should we stop them?
The two of them seem to share a long-running history. It would not be our place to interject.
They're just having fun, right?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
All right?
I guess. Hey.
Is that so? Good. I see.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Seriously?
I guess.
What?
All right.
Huh?
You did it!
What is it?